can't close my eyes, make it go away. How long must we sing this song? How long, how long? Tonight, we can be as one tonight. Broke the borders on the children's feet. Borders from across our darling street. But I won't keep the bottle cold. It puts my back up against the wall. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. You're wild. And the party just begun. There are many laws will tell me who lost one. And the prince took you with your heart. And modern children, brothers, sisters torn apart. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. How long must I sing this song? How long, how long? Tonight, we could be with one I can't believe the news today. I can't close my eyes, make it go away. How long must we sing this song? How long, how long? Tonight, we can be as one tonight. Broke the borders on the children's feet. Borders from across our darling street.
see if we're ready to rip into Game 5 tonight as well. As I mentioned, the series is tied at 1-1. First blood went to the Montreal Metros in Game 1 with a 12-5 victory. Calgary fighting back in Game 2. This is the first all-Canadian Bull Cup final since 2015. And the 2015 was the first time ever. So in the total history of the Bull League since 1991, this is only the second time that two Canadian teams have faced off in the Bull Cup final. Montreal last won the Bull Cup Championship in 2014. They swept the Seattle Salts 3-0. And Calgary last won in 2015 with a 3-2 win over Hamilton. That was the last time that two Canadian teams appeared in the Bull Cup final. Calgary made an appearance in 2016. However, they lost to the defending champion Ohio Oxen, now defending champion, although they were soundly defeated in round 1 of the Lake League elimination round. The game story tonight for Montreal, they've had a season-long push on their pitching. That's really been where they've been most dominant. However, they're missing their top ace, Judson Martel, who was injured at the beginning of August. The ERA leader for the season with a 1.36 ERA. Missing the rest of the season and the playoffs. They do have some decent arms in the rotation, other than Martel. And, of course, the Montreal Metros had the best ERA in the Lake League. Team ERA was top in the Lake League. Lou Bricknell will be making the start tonight for the Montreal Metros. He was 12-4 during the season with a 2.55 ERA. In the playoffs, he's been stellar. 2-1 with just one earned run allowed, resulting in that one loss. His ERA 0.38, nearly perfect. Jose Ramirez, the hot-hitting left fielder for Montreal, he's out with an injury. He's going to miss the rest of the series. He bruised his hand fielding a fly ball in Game 2. This is a big loss for Montreal. Not a strong offensive team, and he's one of their strongest offensive players in the Lake League. He was the batting champ this season. He also led the league in doubles, triples, slugging percentage, and OPS as a result. So his OPS was 1,017. Quite impressive. Damian Audi will be making the appearance in left field instead of Ramirez. He'll be batting 9th tonight, we expect. His slash line this season was 333, 357, and 431. During the playoffs, not quite as stellar. 214 has been his average. On base percentage of 267, 286 for his slugging percentage. Just 15 plate appearances in 4 games. Luis Santos, first baseman for Montreal, had a huge Game 1. He was the hero of Game 1 with 2-for-4 appearance and a home run. A double and a walk in there as well, 4 RBIs. So Santos was a big part of their 12-5 win back in Game 1. Calgary, for their part, 3-0 in the postseason on the road, and they are on the road in Montreal tonight. Fernando Latorre will be making the start for the Inferno. 1-0 during the playoffs with a 3.86 ERA. On the season, he was 12-5 with a 3.63 season ERA. They are missing one of their top closers, and that's critical for Calgary. They don't want to have a close game go to late innings. They want to be dominant early on. That's how they won yesterday with a constant barrage of home runs. So Calgary's missing Kevin Crone, their two-time All-Star and relief pitcher of the year. I also won Rookie of the Year in 2013. That's a big loss for Calgary. That doesn't have a huge bullpen. They've relied on their power all season long, and the tail of the tape for Calgary is 27 playoff home runs so far in the postseason through 3 rounds. That's leading all teams. Incredible number of home runs during the season. They were first in home runs during the season. 27 in the playoffs, though, puts them in first in that category there. Versus Montreal, by comparison, who've made it this far in 3 rounds and only come up with 12 home runs. So let's get the game underway. As our fans are patiently awaiting start of Game 3 Full League Baseball. And your starting lineup for tonight, the Calgary Inferno. Not much has changed here. The leadoff batter will be Calgary's Danny Hortero, who again, as a reminder, had that 24-game hitting streak back during the season. During the playoffs, he's been hitting amazingly. 405, 432 on base percentage, and a 595 slugging percentage. 13 home runs in the season, batted .311. Just an amazing player with a lot of speed, great potential. He's definitely the leadoff guy for a reason. Manny Davila, shortstop, in second. Cody Martin batting third. Israel Medina is batting fourth. Daozi Ling batting fifth, the catcher. Logan's Run in first base, 6th slot. In 7th is Jan Conk, left fielder. Center fielder Cesar Torres batting 8th, and J to the R to the O to the C, J Rock batting 9th, the second baseman. Of those players, only Jan Conk has come up against Lou Bricknell, the starting Montreal pitcher, and that's an 0-for-1 appearance for Jan Conk. For the Montreal Metros, Orlando Garza leading it off, the center fielder, the switch hitter. 300 during the playoffs with 323 on base percentage and a 367 slugging percentage. Luis Santos, the hero of Game 1, first baseman in the second slot. Peyton May batting third, second base. Third baseman Hoshi Mizuguchi in the fourth position, the switch hitting cleanup hitter, only batting .231 during the playoffs. Robert Areca, the right fielder, batting fifth. Alfonso George, the shortstop, batting sixth. In seventh place, Carlos Escobedo, the DH, who's gotten a promotion from that number 9 slot where he's been the last couple of games. Damian Audi, replacing the injured Jose Ramirez, batting 8th in left field. And Dan Jackman, the catcher, will take up the end of the order in number 9. And let's get this going. Beautiful day here in Montreal. A little bit chilly, 47 degrees, partly cloudy, 48,892 in attendance tonight in this late September game. Wind is blowing in from center at 12 miles an hour. Taking the mound now for Montreal, Lou Bricknell. Danny Hortero up to the left side of home plate. And the 2-1 pitch. Hortero to start it off here. Grounded down the first base line. Easily carried to the bag by Santos. One away. Manny Davila up to the plate. And he'll pop this one, a high fly ball to left field. Making the catch is Audi. And this will bring up Cody Martin with 2 out. The 0-1 pitch hit high but shallow to left, and that's the side. Off we go into the bottom of the first. Garza up to the plate. He'll square up against Fernando Latore. And popped up high. Under it is the shortstop, Davila. Had to come to the pitcher's mound for that one. 1 away, Luis Santos. The 1-2 pitch. And this is hit hard into center. That'll drop in for a base hit. Going for 2. And Latore is safe. Safe at second with a sliding double. Or that's Santos. Safe at second with that sliding double. Peyton May up to the plate. 1 on and a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the first. Full count pitch, ground ball to short, easily handled and shoveled to first. Santos will stay on second. Cleanup hitter, Hoshi Mizuguchi. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch hit hard to short, it makes it past Davila. Wisely holding up at third is Santos, as Mizuguchi safely hits himself onto first base. Robert Areca up to the plate. Areca can do some damage. Only 1 home run during the playoffs. And he knocks this one into center. It'll drop in, but oh no, it did not drop in. Nope. It was caught on a, what an amazing catch there by Cesar Torres. And that's the 3rd out. Stranding 2 runners, Montreal here in the bottom of the first. But 2 base hits. Calgary leading off the second inning with Medina, Ling, and Run. And Medina goes down on strikes. Dao Ling up to the plate. The 3-2 pitch from Bricknell. This goes opposite field, high and deep. This is gone. And a home run for Dao Ling to break open the scoring for Calgary. And the Montreal home crowd is not happy. Inferno with an early lead. Logan's run up to the plate, 1 away after high-fiving Dao Ling. Hit hard to the left gap. This will drop in for a base hit, hitting the wall. Sliding into second is Logan's Run for a double. Second hit for Calgary here in the top of the second.
Strike 3, you're out.
And Jan Conk goes down on a 1-2 pitch, striking out. Logan's Run, patiently awaiting an opportunity to advance. Cesar Torres up to the plate. And he goes popping this high into left. And that's out number 3. So scoring a run on a long ball from Dao Ling. Calgary jumping ahead here in the top of the second. Montreal will try to answer this. Alfonso George leading it off, the bottom of the Montreal order, followed by Escobedo, Audi, and then possibly Jackman. And serving up a walk is Latore. His first base on free pass issued today. Alfonso George not a threat to steal. Escobedo up to the plate. And a line drive into left. This will advance the runner and himself safely on first. 2 aboard with none out for Damien Audi.
Strike 3, you're out.
The 0-2 pitch. A slider to the outside of the strike zone, and that will take care of Audi. Dan Jackman up to the plate against the left-handed Fernando Latore. And he pops this one into left. It'll bounce in for a safe hit, and we have the bases awash with runners here in the bottom of the second for Montreal. Just 1 out. Bases drunk. And Garza takes this one to right. Hit hard. This will drop into the corner. And that scores George and Escobedo, with Jackman getting to third and Garza with a 2 RBI. Excuse me, a 3 RBI triple. That was Jackman scoring on that one. So Garza clearing the bases with his triple. And Santos up to the plate as Montreal firmly takes control of this game here in the bottom of the second. Santos grounding to second. Garza advancing on the play, and that'll be 4-1 for Montreal. Calgary finds themselves in a bit of a deficit here. Peyton May up to the plate, third in the order for Montreal. And this one will drop into center field for a safe base hit. That's 4 hits here in the bottom of the second for Montreal. Peyton May, not a fast guy, but very good at reading the pitcher. He's a threat to steal, although unlikely with 2 outs here and a 3-run lead. Mizuguchi drives this one up the center. And that is 5 hits, I believe, in a row, except for Audi's 4 hits in a row. 5 hits in a row, I believe. Robert Oreca up to the plate. 2 out, 2 aboard. Latore issuing his second free pass of the night. Bases are drunk again for Robert Oreca. Excuse me, for Alfonso George as Oreca moves to first. Bases loaded. Swing and a miss, and Latore blew a fastball by him to get out of a dreadful jam, but Latore giving up 4 runs here in the bottom of the second. Check the out-of-town scoreboard. We've got some college games in action. And they're not showing up on our scoreboard, so we'll just move along here. J to the R to the O to the C, J-Rock leading it off for Calgary. Here in the top of the third, Lou Bricknell enjoying this 3-run lead as J-Rock with a single to left on a 1-hop line drive. Damien Audi just could not get there. Bertero up to the plate. J-Rock's safely aboard.
Strike 3, you're out.
And he goes down on the 2-2 pitch, swinging at a curveball that had him fooled. Lou Bricknell, 3 strikeouts on the evening. Manny Davila hits this one hard to the right field gap, but getting there and gloving it amazingly was Robert Oreca. Tumbling and hurting his head there. The trainer has a look at it, but he's going to stay in the game and continue. But what a catch by Robert Oreca, sending J-Rock back to first on that fly ball. Manny Davila. Cody Martin with an infield ground ball to short, and this will retire the side. Calgary stranding 1. J-Rock thought he could have advanced at least to scoring position. Davila had hit that one hard to right, but it was flagged down by Robert Oreca. Carlos Escobedo leading it off for Montreal here in the bottom of the third. And a fly ball to left. This will drop in for a single. So a leadoff single for Escobedo. 2 for 2 on the day. Damien Audi up to the plate, the left-hander. Takes this one into right field. This is good for extra bases as Audi's moving into second on advancing Escobedo to third. So right away, Montreal putting their boot on the neck of Calgary. With Montreal's pitcher, it's unlikely Calgary is going to be able to break it open like this, but stranger things have happened in baseball. Dan Jackman up to the plate, 2 aboard, no out. And this is a single to right that will score Escobedo. Damian Audi moving to third. Jackman with the RBI single. Orlando Garza as we move back to the top of the order. Still none out, although this should be an out here as an infield fly. No doubt will be the ruling, and Logan's run gets the put out. Jackman back to first. Luis Santos up to the plate with 1 down, 2 aboard. And it's a comebacker to La Torre. They get the out at second, but safe at first is Santos. 2 down, runner still in the corners. Peyton May up to the plate. The 0-1 pitch to Peyton May. This will make it out of the infield as he drives it into left, scoring Damian Audi. Santos moving to second, and Montreal not looking back. They've got their gear stuck in run scoring, and it ain't coming off. Now pitching Carlos Corral as he gets Jose Michiguchi on that third pitch, third strike fastball there. So that's it. Montreal adding 2 more runs, 6-1. Here in the bottom of the third, Calgary will attempt to answer, but Lou Bricknell shutting them down so far. 3 strikeouts, just allowing 3 hits compared to Montreal's 11. Calgary's going to need something to happen here soon. Israel Medina leading off with a pop-up to Peyton May. Dalji Ling had that home run back in the second. See if he can repeat the feat here. And a ground ball to second baseman Peyton May will retire Dalji Ling. Logan's run up to the plate.
Strike 3.
And he looks at a third strike, swings at a third strike rather, and that is 3 up, 3 down for the Inferno here in the top of the fourth. Montreal will add some insurance to their insurance, or at least they look to. Carlos Corral serving up a pitch to Robert Areca. Torres charging in and grabbing that one, robbing Areca of a base hit. Alfonso George up to the plate with a 1 down. The 1-2 pitch from Corral. A ground ball up the middle. Safely at first is George. 1 away. Carlos Escobedo up to the plate. 2 for 2 today. 1-0 pitch, hard hit ground ball to short, and they will double up George and Escobedo, and that will end the inning for Montreal. Calgary with another opportunity to increase their score on the board and try to cut this lead. But it won't be Jan Conk doing it at this at-bat as he flies out to center. Garza easily tracking that one down. Cesar Torres up to the plate. And he goes down swinging on a 2-2 pitch. That's 2 away. Lou Bricknell, 5 strikeouts on the day. J-Rock up to the plate. And a soft tap to second. Oh, but missing that one is first baseman Luis Santos. And J-Rock is safe at first on the error. 2 down, 1 aboard for Danny Huertero. And the hit and run was on the go. Huertero's safe using his speed to leg that one out. Rock was already running to second, so they had no play at second. Manny Davila up to the plate with 2 down and 2 aboard. Looking for a chance to cut this lead here. 3 home runs on the series, and he goes high and deep to right. Tracking it is Areka, and he's got it. And Calgary strands 2. Davila hoping for another 10 feet or so on that ball. It was right on the warning track. But Areka was there in time. We'll switch sides. Montreal up to the plate again here in the bottom of the 5th. Damian Audi with a leadoff single up the middle. Now 2 for 3 on the day, and a lot of speed for that Damian Audi. That's one thing that they're not missing by missing Jose Ramirez. Audi not quite as fast as Ramirez, but certainly has some speed. However, they'll double up on him and Jackman easily as Jackman grounds it pretty much straight to J-Rock at second base. There was an easy double play. And they will try from scratch here with 2 out, Orlando Garza. And he takes a piece of that one. Gives a glare to Carlos Corral as he trots on down to first. 2 away. Garza going for the steal. He slides into second. He's safe. Maybe his first steal of the playoffs. Check the stats on that later. Luis Santos up to the plate. 3-1 pitch. A comebacker to Corral, and that'll end the inning. So Garza's stolen bases for naught. Still 6-1 for the Metros over Calgary. Cody Martin to lead it off for the Inferno. Here in the top of the 6th. And he pops this one to center field. Floating it under it is Garza for the catch. 1 down. Israel Medina up to the plate. 6 home runs in these playoffs, and he lines this one down the third base line. It rolls foul, but it had already passed third base, so that is a clean double. As Damian Audi chases it down. A 2-base hit for Medina here with 1 out. Dalji Ling up to the plate. 1 for 2 with a home run. Hard hit up the middle. This is going to score Medina as Dalji Ling settles into first. Satisfied with a single, RBI single, where Calgary will cut that lead down to 6-2. Logan's run up to the plate.
Strike 3, you're out.
And he goes down on a called third strike on that changeup, the 0-2 changeup from Ricknell. Jan Conk will take his place in the batter's box. And he takes a 3-1 pitch low with that slider that missed. And 2 aboard now for Montreal. Excuse me, for the Inferno with 2 out. Cesar Torres pops this one into center, and grabbing it is Garza. That will be the 3rd out, but a run scoring for Calgary. And the score is now 6-2 for Montreal as Peyton May will step up to the plate against Carlos Corral. Hit on the ground to second baseman J-Rock. Gathers that one easily. Hoshi Mizuguchi with the slider from Corral. He'll go down on a 3rd strike. 2 away for Robert Areka, 0 for 2 today. 0-2 pitch. And he goes down on a swinging 3rd strike pitch. And that's 3 up, 3 down for the Metros. Still enjoying their comfortable 4-run lead. J-Rock up to the plate. Bottom of the order now for Calgary. And a 3rd strike, but the catcher bobbles it. Manages to get that that dropped 3rd pitch strike anyway, and J-Rock is out on the throw to first. Danny Hortero up to the plate. 1 down. Knocking this one high into center. And under it is Garza. No, it's on the fence. And that's a two-base hit for Rotero. Garza just unable to come up with it on that outfield fence there. One away for Davila with Rotero in scoring position. Calgary will try to inch back into this game. Francisco Aguero now pitching. And he serves up a base hit to Manny Davila. Rotero moving to third. His first batter of the game he gives up a hit. Excuse me, no, that was he was replay that. Checking the replay there. And he did catch it, but making the run anyway was Rotero going to third. So a sac fly that advanced Rotero over to third, and Cody Martin will step up to the plate. 2 down. High fly ball to left, and this should be easily caught by Damien Audi. No run score here for Calgary in the top of the 7th. And the PA system will cut out on that one. We'll take a quick commercial break here while we some background technical stuff. Start our stats plus utility. What a day for a ball game here in this freezing cold Montreal. 47 degrees still. Start our stats plus. All right, back to the game. Bottom of the 7th now for Montreal, as they'll send George Escobedo and Damien Audi up to the plate.
Strike 3, you're out.
George goes down on a swinging third strike. Corral, who now chalks up his 4th of the game. Escobedo up to the plate with 1 away. High fly ball to left, snagged easily by Jan Conk. Damien Audi up to the plate. Ground ball to second, but easily handled over, thrown over to first. And that is 3 up, 3 down. For the second inning in a row, I believe. Montreal still ahead 6-2, 13 hits, 7 hits for Calgary. Just 2 runs. Israel Medina will lead it off, then Dao Ziling and Logan's Run, the beat of the order here for the Inferno. Medina goes down on 3 strikes. Aguero chalking his first strikeout of the game. Dao Ziling opposite field here. And Audi is there to make the catch. Two down for Logan's Run. And hit high and deep to left. This one's not coming back. Logan's Run with a solo shot to left, 378 feet, and that'll cut the lead to 6-3 as Calgary continues to try to inch their way back into this ball game. Francisco Aguero shaking that one off and back at it. And Conk up to the plate. Here's a base hit up the middle, as Alfonso George just couldn't reach it. And with 2 away, Calgary's so far managed the home run and a base hit for Cesar Torres. He's got a runner on board.
Strike 3, you're out.
But he goes down on a third swinging, a third strike swung on. And the Inferno, happy to get one run, looking for more. Carlos Corral has been very effective in 4 innings. And he will try to continue that with Dan Jackman up to the plate here in the bottom of the 8th. A chopper down the line to first. Logan's run grabbing it, flipping it to Corral for the out. That'll bring Garza up to the plate. Garza with a comebacker. Corral not able to get it, and in the infield hit for Garza, as the second baseman just wasn't able to come up with it. Garza, a lot of speed there. Mike Padilla is going to come in the game now, the right-handed pitcher. Placing Carlos Corral. So far in the playoffs, he's got 2 2/3 innings. He's only allowed 4 hits, but two earned runs in that time, 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. He's going to try and get some more strikeouts here. Ground ball to second, misplaying it as J-Rock, not able to get a grip on it, and that'll score as an error for Calgary. 2 runners aboard with 1 out for Montreal. Mike Padilla not happy about his defense and letting J-Rock know about it. Peyton May up to the plate. And the double steal is on. Missing it at third. Oh my goodness. Israel Medina lets that one get by him. And easily scoring from third on the steal is Orlando Garza. A 2-base steal. Santos moving to third on the overthrow. So 7-3 for Montreal on some terrible defense. 2 errors in this 1 inning for the Calgary Inferno.
Strike 3.
The 0-2 pitch to Peyton May. Strike 3. Padilla just shaking his head at the defense in this inning. Not helping him at all. Hoshi Mizuguchi up to the plate. Hit hard up the middle. This will score Santos easily. And it is 8-3 for Montreal as they put the truck back into the top gear and move further away from Calgary. Robert Oreka stepping up to the plate. Padilla with the delivery. And this is into center field, shallow, but caught as Torres charged in to finally show some modicum of respectable defense to support Mike Padilla. So now we move to the top of the 9th for Calgary as they will try to make up a 5-run deficit here, or
Strike 3.
is going down to a 2-1 deficit in the series. J-Rock striking out on the 2-2 pitch from Francisco Aguero. Danny Hortero up to the plate.
Program Nuggets program.
Hit high and deep to left. Not as deep as I initially thought. Shallow enough to be played by the left fielder Jan Conk, who gets his glove on it. Sorry, Damian Audi, who gets his glove on it. Manny Devia up to the plate. Hit hard and deep to center. This one is going deep. It's on the track. But it's playable for Garza, who makes the grab. That is the ball game for Montreal as they take the series lead 2-1 here in the Bull Cup Championship final. And we will move straight into Game 2 in just a moment. So the line score on today's game, visiting Calgary Inferno, 3 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. Montreal Metros moving ahead to a 2-1 lead in the series, 8 runs on 15 hits with 1 error. Winning pitcher Lou Bricknell moving to 3-1 in these playoffs. Fernando Latore taking the loss. And the player of the game, Orlando Garza. Had that bases clearing triple back in the 2nd inning, which broke it open for Montreal. 4 bases on the day. And that's the ball game. And we'll be back with game 4 in just a moment. Thanks for watching.